Allow me to vent. I'm finna vent right now. What the fuck happened to this? They say anywhere between approximately 85 to 90% of American families are dysfunctional. And I got to thinking, I'm like, well, you look at other cultures, Asians, um, Europeans, different cultures and races and stuff like that. I noticed at the basis of a lot of their ideologies and philosophies, there's a fortified family structure, if anything. And then I got to thinking, well, maybe this is just an American problem. Maybe people are greedy and they put too many things in front of family and they have ulterior motives and yada, 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 and all of that. But then I got to thinking about it again. Then I came up with this love. I feel that a lot of people need to become re educated about love, self preservation, you know, putting yourself first. You can't help nobody unless you're in a position to help yourself first. Um, I think a lot of people are just complacent in misery. They like to complain. Therefore, you teach a person how to treat you. If a person sees you always in like this disgruntled and convoluted mentality, then they're gonna treat you as such. You know, I mean, we living in a day and age where like nobody likes to be corrected. It's about pride and ego and all of those things. And I'm just one of many people. I'm quite sure. I'm just sick of it, man. I'm sick of it. Granted, I don't see like families like what you see like on daytime or nighttime TV, like old TV shows like Family Matters or Full House or Eight is Enough or something like that. But why can't it be like that? When will we get to the point where we can learn how to agree to disagree? You know, I miss my family. I do. I miss growing up, and you know, despite people having like a clash of differences and personalities and things of that nature, I miss the fact that we were all together at least. You know, and it's really sickening. It really is sickening. I mean, so many people I know right now. I mean, we're in the year 2011. Everybody I know is going through some type of existential funk, man. Everybody is like going through something, and a lot of people are just not happy. I don't know if it has anything to do with numerology, astrology, or people not being in line with themselves and stuff like that. I think what it is love. I think a lot of people don't even understand what love is. I think people don't understand that unconditional love comes with no strings attached. You know, that's why a lot of marriages fail because you'll have women or men that are getting these relationships and they'll be on the rebound. They'll just leave the person that they was with to get with somebody else and have all of these convoluted hidden agendas like I'm gonna make this person jealous or I'm gonna listen to my friends because my friends say move on and all of these crazy things, and it ain't got nothing to do with love, man, because you don't love yourself in the process. You think you do, but you're not. Because if you loved yourself, and this is just my take on it, number one, you would address all of your issues. You would take ownership. What's wrong with admitting that you're not perfect? I mean, perfection, if anything, is overrated. I don't think it exists. I think you can strive to be the very best that you can be, and everybody can stand for some type of improvement each and every day. But there is no perfection. I think that's just like an illusion, you know. But I don't know, man. It's like a lot of people just stop trying, you know. I got to quote my man comment on something. He said, we got to see eye to eye about family before we can create one. And you'll have a lot of these young chicks out here who've been like passed down all of these issues from their mothers because they didn't know no better. And they just feel like it's normal. And all of these dudes out here with no fathers, not knowing how to be men. I mean, you put that together, man, you got a recipe for disaster. It's not going to work. But when the ego kicks in, it tells you, oh, man, it's all right. You can make it work. And you'll find yourself making decisions out of things that you're deficient in, like far as, well, I didn't have a good family, so I'm going to create one. That's fine and dandy, but how about addressing those issues in the process? You got chicks out here that won't address the fact that they've been molested, or address the fact that they've been raped, or the fact that they're twice as likely to suffer from depression than men. You know, and you got a lot of men out here that feel like they've been emasculated, you know, growing up, and not being able to identify with a lot of their emotions and things of that nature. So I just think, with all of that being said, the road to like success, happiness, a successful marriage, being a successful wife or husband or father or mother, hell, brother, sister, cousin, is love. And a lot of people dare not to learn how to love because it means that they got to look in the mirror and you might see some character flaws. You know, everybody got like little quirks and idiosyncrasies and things that make us different. That's fine. We're all supposed to be unique. But this shit right here is supposed to come first. And like, you know, people say, oh, my New Year's resolution is this and that and that and this. Well, my life resolution is pretty much simple. You know, love comes first. I had a conversation with my brother about about my cousin. You know, some things went down, got kind of funky, and I kind of wasn't convinced. I'm gonna tell you why. I'm not trying to be pessimistic or cynical or anything like that. I just looked at it like this, and this goes for everybody, including myself. Unless you've spiritually, emotionally, psychologically cleansed yourself, and when I mean cleansed, I mean taking ownership. You know, taking what's useful and discarding what is useless. Embracing who you are, and when I mean that, I mean not just sweeping some shit under the rug like your problems. I mean fully understanding why you do what you do. Exploring this little sequence of shit that I learned when I was taking psychology in school, like thoughts, feelings. I think the sequence is thoughts, feelings, then actions. You know, if you can go all the way to the thoughts and see why you thought that way, see what the triggers are, see is it something that you're suppressing or something like that, then I feel like you will start breaking some ground, you know. But I don't know. I'm just rambling, man. I'm just rambling. A lot on my bird as usual. And in the end, I just wish people put love first, and I wish people love themselves a little bit more. Make efforts to do that. You know, I think we can, as a family, get a lot of progress done because there's no way for this country to heal unless we tackle it household by household. And it starts with the individual, then eventually goes to the family, and then eventually goes to, you know, the city, then the state, then the county, then the country, then the world. I don't know, man. Y'all let me know what y'all feel.